I have a 30-plus year career as an insurance attorney. I have represented both insurance companies and policyholders throughout my career. And during that time, I really enjoyed attending mediations, either advocating on behalf of my clients or sometimes I was the company representative. And I found mediations to be just fascinating in terms of the negotiation strategies and the psychology and ultimately, hopefully, getting a good resolution. So it was always part of my plan to, at some point, segue into becoming a mediator and arbitrator, and I did that and have been very happy since then. My mediation practice consists of any sort of civil litigation dispute, either during the litigation process or pre-litigation. The majority of my cases involve, I would say, insurance disputes. We have a great deal of property damage, property insurance claim disputes because we live in a hurricane state. So I see a large percentage of those sorts of disputes. But I've handled a wide variety, business disputes, personal injury, that sort of thing. My mediation style primarily is a facilitative style, and what I focus on is really making sure that the participants in the mediation feel heard. I want them to know that I am listening very carefully to the positions they're taking. I'm listening very carefully to their needs and interests, which helps me as a mediator get the parties to a resolution. I'm very, very focused on making sure that emotions are in check. That's very hard to do sometimes in mediations, but it's very important to me as a mediator to make sure that the participants are, to the extent that they are overly emotional, which prevents them from making rational decisions sometimes. It's my job as a mediator to pull that back, to get their emotions settled down, to get them calm, so that they're thinking in a clear, rational way, and that helps get to a resolution. Depending on the mediation, depending on the parties, I might become a more evaluative mediator. I am not afraid to refocus the parties on the risks, the downsides that they have in continuing without a resolution. They trust me. That is the most common feedback that I get is they feel that they can confide in me, particularly the attorneys who are able to comfortably tell me perhaps at the outset or perhaps sometime during the mediation if they have a certain level of authority. They trust me to not reveal that in any way, but they trust me to help get them and their client to a comfortable resolution. And I would say that for both sides. I get that feedback from both sides of the table. Get on a plane and go anywhere in the world. I am a big fan of traveling and seeing all points in the globe and seeing all points in North America as well. So that is what I spend my free time doing, and to the extent that I can continue doing that, it's my favorite thing to do.